Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to another crystal opening commentary, this time via Dropbox, brought to you by a man whose name will suddenly become a lot clearer, Mr. DraftK, because for some reason, when you upload a video to Dropbox, it starts off pixelated, and you think, well, this is going to be just flat out awful. But then at some point, just out of nowhere, the picture will sharpen. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. And you can see it starting out blurry, right? Black Widow Clairvoyant, by the way. Holla. And then it gets a little bit clearer. Now, his specific upload to Dropbox is still more pixelated than usual. I wonder how much he compressed this footage. When you're not dealing with someone who's used to uploading videos, there's always a chance that you accidentally compress it when you export it. It saves storage. What a freaking crazy opening this is starting out to be. Black Widow Clairvoyant and Ghost back-to-back. Is that a first-time dupe? You better believe it. I would say I'm jealous, but with my 6-star roster, I would be a jerk to possibly say that I deserve anything better than what I have. So I'm just going to say congratulations, sir. You deserve it. Those are two incredible champs to start off. If I had $1 for every time that I said that there was just too many trash champs in the 6-star basic pool, I would have had enough money to reimburse me for all of my July 4th weekend purchases and still had money left over for at least a large ice cream cone. All right, 6-star basic number 3, and aren't you glad it stopped on that over Joe Can't Fix Himself? That is a third amazing pull in a row. You know your opening is starting off as a all-time straight banger when Gladiator Hulk is the worst champ of the 3 that you've opened. Now, I suspect, even though I have not viewed this before, that the RNG will eventually go back in a sense. And this used to be the case, but what a time to get your first 6-star Hulkbuster. As the picture, again, it's kind of flirting with whether or not to be clear or to be a little pixelated. It's still leaning more toward pixelated, which tells me that the upload quality just wasn't the best, but at the same time, it is clear enough to make out who the champs are, and that is the minimum for a crystal opening commentary of this size. Again, Doc Ock is normally a very solid 6-star champion. He, along with Angela, were the two best 6-star basic pool champs in the original pool before new champions like Killmonger and Void came into it eventually after their featured crystal run. The fact that I know that so casually just tells me how much of a nerd I am about this game and how long I've been playing it, but it is what it is. Let's look at 6-star, what's this, number 6, which no matter what, the last 3 could all be Iron Package, Joe Fix-It, and a dupe of Joe Fix-It, and this has still been a very amazing opening. The start could not have been better, all things considered. And you're going to give us Domino in this opening? An embarrassment of riches. A dupe of Ghost, a brand spanking new Domino, Black Widow Clairvoyant. I had just talked about how these last 3 champions could be trash, and you still would have a great opening. And now this is just spiking the football. This is running up the score. This is mercy ruling the opponent. Other sports metaphors at 3 a.m. because I am definitely out of control with how much work I have left to do on commentaries and what is going on right now. What is going on right now? If you were wondering where all of your 6-star luck went this weekend and why you pulled trash can after trash can, you can look no further than this summoner where literally all of the luck of the weekend seems to go into this opening. I think he's got Nexus after these. You can't top these. What's up, Joe Fix Himself? Again, double. And Guillotine 2099. My God. This ending shot, so many screenshot moments. Domino, Cap Infinity War, Guillotine 2099, a dupe of his Ghost for the first time, a new Black Widow Clairvoyant as well. There was not a single bad champ in that entire opening. That is as close to impossible as it gets. And it feels very strange to go from literally the greatest 6-star basic batch I have ever seen. And I do take pride in not exaggerating thumbnails or exaggerating titles. I don't want this to be a embellishment. But YouTube, you will not find a better batch of 6-star basic crystals anywhere than that. There was not a bad champ in that entire batch. And it is blowing my mind. If it wasn't so early in the morning, I might actually be able to feel as though I'm dreaming. Though if this is a dream, I certainly am not using my imagination as its peak capacity should be. And now we're going back to the hood. In my neck of the woods, we call that Southwest Oklahoma. But in this crystal opening, we're just going to call it hood. All right. Now we have 3 6-star Nexus to complete the last 6-star crystals to make it 11. And I think he's got to get worse luck in the Nexus than the basic, which is crazy to say. But unless he dupes his Captain America Infinity War, I expect a lot of basic trash. Electro, Dormammu, Emma. See, this is still really good. Got to go with Emma, right? I mean, don't be too frosty in the RNG, bud. Stick with Emma. She sent a lot of 12-year-olds once upon a time who downloaded this game into puberty, so she might as well be sent into your roster. And my Battle Realm bestie, Miss Katie Candy, awesome person, great YouTuber, she swears by Emma as a 6-star, and I will hear her cackling in many a live stream as we do our incursions together, and I'll be like, oh, Emma just did another crazy high yellow number of crit damage, didn't she? Stealth Spidey. In between 2 underwhelming trash cans, you find gold. This last Nexus should just be 3 Groots. I know that's impossible, or actually a Groot and 2 iron packages. Sponsored by a gallon of bleach. Iron Man, Infinity War, Loki. And look at this. Finally, the picture becomes clear. Dropbox, you're drunk. Just when I had given up on this opening being a high quality at all, suddenly it sharpens. Iron Man Infinity War is still a solid champion, and that's your worst champion, maybe the entire 11? I cannot begin to describe how impossible the odds of this opening are. DraftK, go home. Make sure Kabam doesn't watch this video. They will hijack your account. Somebody was sleeping who is running the rigged RNG, and they are going to be fired due to how many insane God tier and beyond God tier champs are in this opening. I could call it the greatest 6-star opening I've ever seen, and it still feels like I'm not capturing in the right words how stunning and disgusting this opening is. Yes, it didn't have Doctor Doom. Yes, it didn't have Corvus, but it had just about everybody else. And when you just think about overall value, when I've seen so many openings this weekend have 6 champs, and it's King Groot and OG Daredevil and Cap World War II, and it feels like both Cyclops, you're just beaming yourself to quit the game. This is the opposite of that. This is what everybody deserves and dreams about when they invest in July 4th weekend deals. Wow. Congratulations, my friend. No wonder why you were itching for me to commentate this. I'm going to do a lot of commentaries in the next month. I can't imagine it's ever going to get better than this, especially when you consider from top to bottom just how few of trash. This is like the world before plastic rings existed. No matter where you look, no trash.